Jai Janendra everyone. My name is Kailash
And I am Yojana.
and we are delighted to be your hosts for JCNC Vegan Day this beautiful Sunday. As you can tell, I've lost my voice a little bit. So we've got my dear friend Kruti Jain who is going to substitute as the MC for me at the very last minute.
Okay, well, today is a wonderful opportunity for all of us to appreciate how choosing compassion and products that show kindness towards animals align totally with our Jain values of ahimsa and kindness. Let's begin our today's program with bowing down to a Pancha Parmeshti Bhagwan by Sachi Choradia.
अरहन्तो भगवन्त इन्द्रमहिता सीताष्टसिद्धिस्थिता आचार्यो जिनशासनो नतिकरा पूज्या उपाध्यायका श्रीसिद्धान्तसुपाठका मुनिवरा रत्नात्रया राधका पञ्चैत परमेष्टिनः प्रतिदिनं कुर्वन्तु वो मङ्गलं कुर्वन्तु वो मङ्गलम्.
That was beautiful, Sachi. Thank you. JCNC, everyone. My name is Kruti Jain, and I'm filling in for Kailash today. I am substituting, so help me out if I forget something. At this time, we would like to invite our co-VP of Education, Mirav Bhai, if you can come up to the stage right now.
Jai Janendra Pranam, everybody. I think everybody knows the reason why all of you are over here today. November 1st, 1994, the world recognizes at a World Vegan Day. In memory of that, we have started almost since the last couple of years to kind of acknowledge the advantages what this kind of a vegetarian diet and absolutely on the Jain vegan diet what it provides. So all children, as you grow up, as you learn in your Shala classes, I would really like you to remember the advantages of having a vegetarian, a vegan, and a Jain vegan diet going forward. And hopefully, for every year, we would like to try to continue these Vegan Day celebrations. So thank you and welcome to the event for today.
This is our third year celebrating Vegan Day at JCNC Parshala. It's somewhat become of a tradition, but this wouldn't be possible without our leadership of our ex-VP of Education, Jayshri G. Seth Shah. And there's another person, yes, if Jayshri G is around here, there she is. And there's another person who's played an instrumental part in bringing Vegan Day to JCNC Parshala. So at this time, we would like to recognize Kailash Kotari.
Well, we'd like to begin today with a very special guest. Vinita ji, we'd like to have you here on the stage. Friends, look at this message that we got last year, just 5 days after the Vegan Day celebration at JCNC. So let's hear it from Vinita ji.
Wow, that was almost a whole year ago. Love to hear what she has to say.
Did you know that about 65% of world's population cannot digest milk properly as adults? Until a year ago, I was one of them. Jai Janendra, everyone. I am Vinita Jain, and I am here today to share my story of the journey into veganism. So I grew up in a family where milk was not just a part of a meal, it was practically a ritual. My parents believed good health meant more milk. So much so that sometimes they would wake me up, even if I slept early, just to ensure I didn't miss my evening class. But few years ago, when I moved into this country, milk didn't suit me. Doctors said it wasn't lactose intolerance, it was irritable bowel syndrome. Something I didn't expect, given milk was essential in my childhood. So I began to research, and what I uncovered was truly disturbing. The profound cruelty that goes behind the dairy farming producing healthy glass of milk we take for granted. Suddenly, it all made sense. I realized, how can something that causes so much harm to another living being ever bring comfort to my body? It was a turning point. Jainism teaches us to be non-violent, and I was convinced milk was no good for me. However, until last year, I was torn, wanting to give up milk, but worried about family, culture, and tradition. So I decided to do it as an experiment, just 1 year, and I kept ghee open to stay connected to my roots. And here I am today, 1 full year into veganism, started right here at last year's Vegan Day. And the results? It was actually much easier than I thought. Family gatherings, travel, eating out, there is always a way to find vegan choices if you ask or think before. And sometimes you miss a dessert or a cup of chai, but that's a small sacrifice for a much greater purpose. And something lovely happened. I learned new recipes, shared food with friends and family, and watched them relish the vegan treats without even realizing they were plant-based. It was a proof. Living your values doesn't mean missing out. So, if you are considering this journey, please know that you are not alone. Today, you will enjoy some amazing recipes dreamed up by our vegan team. And if you need support like I did last year, this vegan team and I are here for you. Just listen to your body and let your values lead the way. Small changes, like your next meal, can spark powerful transformations. Thank you.
That was such a great real life example. And what a great deep message. You gave up dairy with the exception of ghee. That was a mindful choice. Then that gets to the heart of veganism, bringing up a mindful awareness. Isn't it, Kruti?
That was beautifully shared, Vinitaji. And I think you just proved to all of us that it's not about a very strict, rigid diet as we sometimes might take veganism to be, but you showed that it was a beautiful journey. So thank you for sharing with us.
And in addition to that, you pursued this while being kind to yourself and to your family. That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We just saw how you can bring richness by following veganism. It's not about depriving yourself of anything. That was a beautiful, deep, big message. But now let's start with our little kids, our Parshala friends who have come together to put on little skits to continue sharing the message about veganism. Let's start with Buddy, Abhay, Advik, Arya, who will remind us what cows experience in the dairy industry today.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dairy Detox Game Show. Today, we will discover what cows really go through in the dairy industry. Let's meet our contestants.
Hi, I'm Ariel and I'm ready to win. Maybe I'll even win some vegan ice cream. I'm Advait and I know my facts. So watch out. If there are points for truth, I'm winning today.
I'm Abai. I love cows. And here's my friend, Norman.
First question, where does milk come from?
From the store, easy. Wrong. It doesn't come from the store. It comes from cows. And here's
Really?
the fact. Cows only make milk after having babies.
Really? The cows don't? Really? People drink their milk instead of letting the baby cows drink it?
That's a clear case of himsaw.
Next question, what happened to the baby calves?
They stay with their moms, right? Nope, sorry, Aryav. I read that calves are usually taken away within hours of birth.
Wait, the baby cows don't even get to stay with their mom? Even our Jane stories teach us a mom's love is special.
Here's a big one. How long do cows usually live in the dairy industry?
Like 20 years for happy cows?
No, but their bodies get so tired from giving milk again and again that they only live a few years.
That's like being forced to work nonstop. That's awful. Where's the kindness in that? Point for Abbay's heart and a point for my facts. This is why Jain scriptures say real progress is reducing violence, not increasing it.
That is the end of our game show. Now you know what cows experience in the dairy industry and how we can choose kindness every day.
Poor cows.
Yeah, next time I'll think twice before I think milk comes from the store. And remember, facts matter. Kindness isn't just emotional, it's logical too.
Choose kindness. Go vegan!
Thank you, kids, for teaching us something new in the form of a game show. Kindness wins the day for sure.
And we just learned that this was about foods that we consume, but we don't think about it. Sometimes there's products that we all consume that we can also make vegan choices with. To tell us more about that, we have Arush, Arhan, Arvir, Om, Rian, Sia.
Ooh, look at this mascara. And this lipstick shade is so vibrant. It says deep mint red. How exotic.
Exotic? I'm the entire brand identity, and my fur is what makes the mascara wand so luxurious. It's a cruel kind of beauty, but I'm the one told it's absolutely essential.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that last part. My eye drops are still burning. It's the shade that the mascara is safe for sensitive eyes, but my eyes are so sensitive I can't even look at the light.
The cream with the mink oil was tested on my skin. It's supposed to be hypoallergenic, but I'm allergic to everything now. I guess that's what happens when you're used as a human substitute.
My family gets that lipstick its color. We get crushed up to make it the perfect shade of deep mink red. We're the only ones who can make it this vibrant. Isn't it beautiful, our sacrifice for a lovely hue?
I'll take one of everything. Isn't it so amazing that humans have invented such products?
Don't you see? These products aren't invented in a vacuum. They are created with pain.
What are you talking about?
Look closer. The cosmetics you're buying come from the suffering of these creatures.
I didn't know.
It's not about what you know, it's about what you choose to see.
And what you choose to buy.
And the questions you choose to ask.
This is a cruel kind of beauty. Buy vegan products. Be responsible.
Choose differently. Go cruelty free. Think before you buy.
Well, that was such a powerful message. Animals don't get to choose, but we can. We get a choice.
Guys, who remembers a game we played last year? When you see a cow, what do you say?
What do you say?
Oh.
They remember. Well, so be on the lookout for the cow family. They can show up anytime.
Yeah, I wonder where they are.
All right, so pay attention when you see the cow family. In the meanwhile, Kruti, these were great skits, but can we find a link between Jainism and veganism?
That's a great question, Yojana. Why don't we have a few of our friends explain that better to us? Come on over, Kiansh, Ayan Mehta, Ayan Modi, Somil, Adia, and Hamira. Himaduri. Sorry.
Thank you. Namaste. I follow Hinsa. Jainism teaches us to care about all living beings. That's why I choose vegan food. No hurting animals. My plate is full of kindness. So remember, ahimsa begins on your plate.
Jain monks walk gently, speak kindly, and eat mindfully. I'm learning from them. Veganism is a part of that path. No harm, no waste, just peace in every bite. So remember, live and let live. Choose vegan.
Pranam, I'm the plant protector. Plants give us everything: food, air, and beauty. Jainism teaches us to not hurt plants and to be gentle. Being vegan means to protect the nature and all living beings. So remember, eat plants, save lives.
Hi, I'm vegan chef. I've prepared yummy food using fruits, vegetables, and grains. Jainism says food should be pure and peaceful. No eggs, no dairy, only good health and happiness.
Hi, I am cow's best friend. Jainism says to not harm animals. Veganism means we let cows live happily. Cows deserve love and freedom. So remember, love cows, don't milk them.
Pranam, I'm Earth Gardener. Veganism helps the earth. Jainism teaches our parigraha. Don't take more than we need. Eating plant-based is water, land, and animals. Remember, compassion for all. Earth, animals, and you.
So let's try to follow veganism.
So, as we all saw, there is a clear linkage between veganism and Jainism. But perhaps there are more ways that they can be linked together, I think, Kruti.
Indeed. Let's test our knowledge and know and see if if you know the answers, please raise your hand quietly.
All right, so quiz time now. My question is, during which Jain festival we do a thap and we follow a vegan diet even without realizing it? Anyone? Yes, good.
Oli.
The correct answer is Ambilni Ordi. We don't even realize it, but anytime you observe an Ambil, you've observed a vegan diet.
Can I have you here who answered I'm Bill Neoli? Here's a little gift for you.
Oh, so now we've just talked about how we can have vegan choices with food and our beauty products that we talk about. But how about the environment? Does veganism play a role in environment? Let's hear more from Here and Ritti about that.
Here, people keep talking about veganism. Do you think it really makes a difference for the planet?
Yes, it really does. Do you know how much water it takes to raise animals for human use?
Not really. How much?
Over 600 gallons. On top of that, animal farming leads to deforestation. Eating plant-based can help save water and reduce pollution.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that serious. But how does this connect to Jainism?
That's a good question, Ritti. In Jainism, one of the main principles is ahimsa, which means respecting life. Why do you think that relates with veganism?
Because it's about respecting lives. So choosing plant-based food would prevent hurting animals, right?
Exactly. Some Jains even avoid eating root vegetables so they don't harm the tiny creatures living in the soils. Veganism is a modern way to practice that same principle.
Is there another Jain value that relates to this?
Yes, aparigraha, which means living simply and not taking more than we need. Can you think why that matters with food?
Because industrial farming uses too much water, land, and energy.
Exactly. By eating fruits, vegetables, grains, and beans, we live lighter and reduce harm to the environment.
So veganism isn't just about our health. It's about compassion and protecting the earth.
Yes, even one plant-based meal a day can make a difference.
So veganism isn't just about our health. It's about our compassion and protecting our earth. Each small choice we make, we can create a kinder, gentle world, and that's something we can all start today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Remember, kids, the choices that we make have a profound impact, not just on ourselves, but on the environment and our Mother Earth too.
Oh, who's here?
Who's here?
Oh, do they have a message for us?
We love you, humans. Thank you for choosing kindness.
When you choose vegan, you choose ahimsa.
It was so nice to see the Moo family back.
They seem like they've grown also in the past year. So much insightful learning. Let's understand how we all can take some small steps to shift towards a plant-based diet. Through Ryan, Mishka, and Arya. Come on over.
hurts them.
Oh no, I didn't think about that. Remember what Jainism teaches us? Ahimsa. We are supposed to never hurt any living being, even not animals.
Exactly. That's why we eat vegan. It's yummy and no one gets harmed.
But if I don't drink milk, what can I drink instead? Try coconut yogurt, almond yogurt. They're creamy and tasty.
And cashew cheese. No cows, just nuts. Smooth like a cloud and melts in my mouth.
But I love yogurt with my lunch every day. Try coconut yogurt, almond yogurt. They're creamy and tasty.
Even soy yogurt makes my tummy do a happy dance.
But what about paneer? Use tofu instead. It looks the same and is full of kindness.
And it's strong, just like superheroes.
Wow, I can still eat everything I love just the kind way. From
Today, I choose vegan.
For the animals, for the earth,
And for ahimsa.
Jai
Janendra.
Well. They have given us so many choices to choose from, and I can personally attest to that because this is all that I use at home to make delicious food. Well, I have a fun fact for all of you. The highest consumption of plant-based milk in the entire world is here in the United States of America. Well, remember this fun fact?
Yeah, I remember that. So we actually have some real life examples today of making Jain vegan mithai in a way that replaces dairy, traditional dairy-based mithai. So we invite you all to sample our mithais in the Jain vegan mithai booth. That'll be right outside after the program. We'd like to invite all the mithai booth volunteers on stage at this time, please.
All
If
the
you're in the
mithai
room.
volunteers at the back, please proceed to the stage. It's amazing to have these volunteers in our Sangh who came forward and agreed to make mithai for tasting for the entire Sangh. Please come. Please come. Can we have Anju auntie here too? Anju auntie, if you're in the audience, please come on the stage. Okay, we would like all these volunteers to introduce themselves and also tell us what mithai they have made today. Vegan mithai.
Hello everyone, my name is Shilpi. I have made vegan flan.
Hi, Rekha Patel. I teach 5th grade in JAB and I made almond cookies.
Hi, I'm Forum Shah. I make vegan rice kheer.
Hi, I'm Jaina Parekh. I have made chocolate chip banana muffins.
Jai Janendra, my name is Pratibha Mehta and I made vegan chocolate cupcakes.
Jai Janendra everyone, my name is Lipi Shah and I have made vegan mini pancakes.
Jai Janendra, my name is Rinku Ranka and I have made vegan banana bread.
Hello, my name is Dipti. I have made vegan gulab jamun.
I want you to continue the same way, okay? So, I have made saffron infused chia seeds pudding.
Jai Janendra, I'm Nishka and I made vegan brownies.
Valerie Shah. Nishka and I made it together.
Thank you. My name is Jayashree Sheth and I made vegan fruit salad. One quick request to all of you is that we have so many items and there is nut allergy. If you have, please check for the nuts because most of the vegan, even the milk is made from nuts sometimes. So that one we have tried to keep the contents, what it contains. But please make sure if you have nut allergy, you check that. And
JCNC, my name is Anju Shah and I made it almond burfi or katri, whatever you call. It's made out with almond powder.
All right.
just another request is that we have 1,000 people signed up for RSVP. We are only 12 or 13 volunteers, so we are requesting one mithai to taste first. You have a list to see before you even get in the line. If we have extra, we are definitely want to give it away, but please choose one out of all this. Thank you.
All right. And a special call out to Jayashree ji Sheth, Rekha ji, and also Vinita ji Shah, if you're in the audience, for actually pulling all the logistics of this booth together. Please stay on stage for a minute. We'd like to invite Praveen ji Turakhia on stage now. His team is preparing a delicious vegan meal for all of us as we speak. Ayanka. So kids, we have a kids activity booth right outside by the Samvasaran area. After the program, please do check it out. We've got lovely games, quizzes, stickers, and other challenges. I want to invite Setu, Piyush and family, Avinash and Vishwa, who have poured their heart and soul into bringing the booth together. So if you can also come on stage, please.
Well, the event is not yet over. Audience, I would like to tell you we have a few more skits lined up. So request everyone to please stay in the auditorium for some more time. Also, the food doesn't start until 12:30.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. If you can go to the next one, Ashish. We also want to thank our silver sponsors for today, which is Gunjan Talsania ji for Naksh Talsania's birthday. Happy birthday, Naksh, if you're here. Aneri and Sahil Sheth. And we have one anonymous donor. Okay. So for our Mithai booth team, for Praveen ji and the food team, for the kids activity booth, and for our sponsors, let's do Anumodana, everybody. Okay? Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana barambar. Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana barambar. Thank you very much.
Jai Jinendra. Very excited to see everybody here. A lot of people here, particularly children. Your children will take you to probably guide you to go vegan, accept the veganism. We have been, of course, believing in our Jain principles, and that's the first principle is ahimsa, and we are not still following, but our children will take you there. So not to go into that details, I'll just briefly say about our food today. We have a special lunch prepared for you all, which is unique in the sense it's not been made before. It's a falafel wraps, basically. Then hakka noodles. And then we have pineapple coconut delight. That's a sweet that you can eat. Everybody can have it, not like a tasting mithai booth. But other than that, there's a little bit here and there. But these are the three main items. I hope you enjoy. And there are lots of volunteers preparing for food and everything. It's a long process to procure and think nobody would realize, but takes a lot of time and effort. So let's cheer for our volunteers.
Well, before we move ahead, I'd like to say I request all the parents in the back to please be seated. We have a few more skits by our little kids, and request anybody in the rotunda area, if you see, please ask them to come and sit in the auditorium.
All of the kids have worked really, really hard, so we really appreciate a little bit more patience, and the kids are adorable. With our next skit, who's ever been to a birthday party here? How do we struggle? What are there? There's pizza and there's cake. Usually we can't have it. So our friends here Abir, Hiti, Brisha, and Yashvi are going to give us some ideas of how you can celebrate and still stay vegan.
Check.
Guys, Prisha's birthday is today, and we have to surprise her.
Wow, I love birthday parties. Cheesy pizza, creamy cake, and double chocolate ice cream. Let's do this.
But Prisha is vegan. That means no dairy, no eggs.
What then? No pizza, no cake, no ice cream? Then I don't know what else can be vegan.
Oh no, you are already here. We wanted to surprise you, but we were kind of lost.
Well, you have already surprised me with a beautiful decoration. I love it.
Yeah, but we were kind of lost on the vegan party food.
What did you have in mind? Let's start with cake. Milk, butter, and sometimes eggs, all out. Milk replaced with almond milk, butter replaced with coconut oil, and eggs replaced with bananas or flax seeds.
Science fact: bananas make cakes fluffy. Flax seeds boost nutrition.
I'm hungry. Can we already eat this yum cake?
What about pizza? Cheese is a star. How do we replace it? Oh, I have seen vegan mozzarella in stores. Made from cashew, soy, melts like magic.
Already imagining eating pizza.
This is going well. It's not hard. We can get vegan cupcakes, vegan ice creams, and oat cookies for snack. I'm going to start practicing veganism too.
This is the best birthday ever. We were kind to animals and planets. Still had lots of fun. You all should try vegan food too.
Go vegan!
Wow, they have given us so many ideas to make our birthday parties vegan. Are we all going to do vegan birthday parties now?
Hey.
That's great to hear.
So kids and parents, this vegan day, we introduced a new idea. We introduced a worksheet-based activity to try making vegan choices. And the first activity was to embrace a vegan lifestyle for a period of 5 days. And to practice mindful awareness, not strictness, not rigidity. So I'd like to invite the kids on stage who practiced this mindful awareness. Agam Jain, if you are in the audience, please come to the stage right now. Agam Jain, Ahana Nahata, Anav Shah, Arsh Shah, Heer Shah, Karan Kothari, Keval Gandhi, Kush Kothari, Neev Vora Pamnani, Riyan Vora Pamnani, Sachi Chorodia, Sia Dagli, Zayden Shah. We can all line up here, kids. Just line up. Next slide, please, Ashish. We also had a point-based activity where kids could do little things like try almond milk and get points. Here are the winners of that activity. Ahana Nahata, Sachi Chorodia, Zayden Shah, all with the full 200 points. Anav Shah, Arsh Shah, Naisa Dagli, Agam Jain. If you're not already on the stage, please do come on stage right now. Okay. And I'd like to invite none other than our president, Devanji, along with Jashriji Shah, to do Anumodana and give little gifts to our kids here. I see Jashriji. Do we have Devanji in the audience?
Devan Bhai, if you're here, please come on the stage. Or if you hear us, please come on the stage.
Come, Jashriji, come. Okay, let's hand out gifts.
Well, that's amazing, kids, that you took that step to try vegan diet for 5 days or to accumulate these points.
Oh, there's Devanji. Yeah. It's okay. They got it. Okay, Devaji.
Everybody got it? Give these kids a big round of applause, guys. Look at their age group. Just few years younger than me. Right? Because of all the Jain values and vegan diet you observed. Are you guys happy? You liked it? Thank you. So we believe in non-violence and you practice it for a number of days, like a week, 2 week? 5 days? Amazing. So very, very proud of you. Khub khub anumodna to you and all the parents and all the teachers and coordinators. Today it's a vegan day plus Ahimsa Meal Day, and you guys shown to our community. Yeah, I'm speaking too loud. But anyway, Khub khub anumodna, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Now there's a lot of amazing food outside. We all gonna enjoy it too, right? Thank you.
Yeah, JCNC, everyone, excellent job, guys. Like, you followed the vegan diet for almost 5 days. It is a really tough decision to do that. I myself cannot do, like, I've been trying, but like, a small change. You guys did like all 5 days vegan, but this is to the entire crowd. Like, a small change can also be impactful on your life too. So instead of eating all 5-day paneer, just like, eat once in a week. That is also a big thing, for a big change for you guys.
Thank you, Jayashree.
I really want to add. So when Jayashree and her husband Rajesh Bhai followed vegan diet, so one thing we learned in EC, and we can all apply in our daily lives, if you can't become fully vegan, minimize as much as you can. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's a good idea. And avoid extra milk products. If you make a tea or any milk product at home, just make sure you make only that you need to consume. So at least you don't waste it, correct? In any form or shape, you don't want to waste food anyway, but you take an extra precaution for the milk products. So
shall we do Anumodana real quick? Let's do Anumodana real quick, okay? Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana barambar. Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana barambar.
Thank you, kids. Thank you.
Thank you, kiddos. Yeah.
You can all follow here, and Auntie will help you there.
It's okay.
Yeah, just keep it on the side so you know this is yours. So Yojana, our little friends showed us that you can take efforts to help animals, but kids can go beyond making choices for themselves and inspire family and friends to make kind choices too.
Oh, that's powerful. And how can kids do that, Kruti?
Well, let's find out from Kush, Karan, and Sachi, who will talk about kids as change makers.
We are so lucky to be Jains and understand the principle of ahimsa. Every single person in this room can make such a big difference by inspiring everyone to embrace ahimsa and make vegan choices.
Sachi, you know at the JCNC picnic, we had a booth about veganism? We gave out these coloring pages.
Do you see the connection?
So just like this example, you can host booths and distribute information. Karan and Sachi, do you have any ideas on where we can do this? Maybe at a scout meeting.
Or even at a sporting event like a soccer match.
Or at a school event. Another way you can be a change maker is by talking to your principal at school.
You could talk to them about options for vegan school lunches.
So instead of mozzarella breadsticks and chocolate milk, they could offer stir-fried noodles with oat milk. Yum! So, Karan and Sachi, those are all great ideas. Can we offer one specific action to all our friends in the room?
Just like Prisha's birthday, you can host a vegan birthday party for your next birthday full of delicious vegan treats.
So instead of a chocolate cake and a regular cheese pizza, you could offer a build-your-own choco bar, a vegan chocolate cake, and fruit pops. That sounds much better to me.
And before your guests leave, make sure to give them a vegan goodie bag full of delicious treats.
My favorite goodie bags are the Cho vegan chocolates. You can also put an inspiring note. Kids, you get that, right? Let's take little steps to inspire the next generation of kids to make compassionate choices. Let's live a life full of purpose.
And do you know what happens when kids learn something new?
Parents learn too.
Wasn't that so inspiring? And I hope parents learn too, including me.
That's so true. I think these kids are proving to us that once we embrace an idea, we can really follow through. If they can do it, we can do it.
And we hope you got that meaningful message, living a life full of purpose. Okay, we have a quiz time now. Let's see. It's a true or false game.
Veganism is about mindful awareness rather than strictness or rigidity. True or false? That was easy. You guys are listening. It's good.
Okay, tofu is made from milk. True or false? Okay, they're paying attention.
They're a good audience. Give a round of applause to you guys. You guys are doing good. Producing plant-based milks consumes far less water than dairy. True or false? Oh, this is a mixed one. Try again. Producing plant-based milks consumes far less water than dairy. It's true. It's true. Yeah.
It's true.
So, we'll have all the volunteers who made today's program possible on stage at the end, but we do want to call out a few names. Firstly, all of our Pathshala coordinators, with a special shout out to Rupal ji, Tina ji, Rinku ji, Preeti ji. If you're here in the audience as I call your names, please do wave. Thank you for all your support. Program and stage operations that are happening right now. We've got Ashish at the back, running slides, videos, audio, all of that good stuff. We've got Hiral, Priyanka, Hemangi at the backstage, Reena, all helping run this program right now for us. We've got Chandni, who has been putting together wonderful gifts for us for the last several years. Those are the bags going out right now. We've got Sarin, who has been doing videography. This is his third year doing this for us. We've got Vikram Bhai doing photographies. We've also got a little Rishik Sabhadra doing video photography outdoors as well. Most of all, I want to thank Yojna, who's been my partner in this for the last 10 to 12 weeks. This would not be possible, what we're having today, without Yojna. She has been an incredible partner. I want to thank Kruti. She stepped in 48 hours ago to step in for me as the MC because my voice is kind of a little mess. Thank you, Kruti. And Kruti has been with this program since the day we had this concept 2.5 years ago, bringing that concept to vision and to life. So thank you, Kruti. We've had incredible EC support all along. Private events, tech, facilities, food, public relations, all of those teams. Thank you for the support. Most of all, I want to thank this Sangh for embracing this concept and turning it into a tradition. With this platform, we have the ability to tell our kids that they have choices they can make. When we were little kids, perhaps we were not aware that we had those choices that we could make. And with this program, we've been able to do that now. So thank you to each of us in this room for helping make this a tradition.
Thank you, JCNC. And yes, it's countless number of hours that go behind doing an event like this or any event that we do at JCNC. So thank you so much, all the volunteers.
Thank you, Kailash, for the kind words for everyone. So next we have Ashna and Prisha, who are going to narrate a story about a famous athlete.
While they're getting ready, I hope you remember certain things that we mentioned. There may be another quiz.
Hey everybody, today we'll be interviewing a world-famous former athlete, Alex Morgan.
Hi, I'm Alex Morgan, a former professional soccer player who took on a vegan
Nice to meet you, Alex. Thank you for inspiring so many of us to adopt a vegan lifestyle. Since when have you been a vegan athlete?
That's a great question. I became vegan in November 2017 after starring in a PETA campaign for animals.
All right, what were your motivations to being a vegan?
My main motivation to becoming vegan was that I had a dog that I love, but I was still eating meat, which didn't feel right. I also have an ongoing passion for animal welfare.
Nice answer. What are some of the benefits of being a vegan?
Some of the advantages of being vegan are better sleep, less injuries, and better energy, which are all important while playing the game.
What do you eat on a regular basis?
On a regular basis for breakfast, I would have something like oatmeal, nut butter, and berries, my lunch being rice, quinoa, veggies, and black beans, and for dinner, I could have something like a black bean burger with rice and zucchini or a Mexican bean and veggies burrito. In the middle of the day, I might drink a soy or almond milk protein shake.
Those are all great examples of what you could eat if you were a vegan. See, all of you could be a vegan too. Do you think there are any disadvantages to being a vegan?
I don't think there are any disadvantages, but there are many advantages because becoming vegan has made me a better athlete and a better person in general.
Thank you so much for talking to us about veganism. As you can see, all of you guys can be vegans too. And Alex Morgan is an exceptional vegan athlete.
Go vegan!
Isn't that amazing? The power of a plant-powered lifestyle. Thank you, kids.
Thank you. Wait, what's happening in the back, Yojana?
Oh, what's happening?
Guys, what is that?
Who's coming?
Moo!
Thank you to the cow family for that lovely message.
Thank you. Next, we're going to have Annika and Gia will now narrate another celebrity's inspiring story.
Gia, have you watched the Jane Goodall movie?
I've heard of the name, but I haven't seen the movie. Is it interesting?
Oh, yes. I think you will like it a lot.
Okay, I guess I'll give the movie a try. Who is Jane Goodall, anyways?
Jane Goodall was a person who changed our whole understanding of chimps. Her discoveries impacted us a lot. Sadly, this year, on October 1st, she passed away at the age of 91.
Whoa, she lived a long life.
Did you know she was vegan?
Really? That's so cool. What was her cause of turning vegan, though?
She went vegan to not cause pain for animals on factory farms, and also for environmental concerns, such as deforestation and the production of heat-trapping gases by animals used for meat and milk. She also noted feeling better after going vegan.
Oh, nice, but it's hard to be vegan. My friend told me that there aren't many vegan restaurants and sweets nearby.
No. All you have to do is look it up on Google or try the app Happy Cow to find long lists of vegan restaurants in every area.
Is it actually that easy?
Uh-huh. You can give it a try.
Okay. Let's see. Wow, it actually works. Oh, I have to go home. I have a project to complete about veganism.
Oh, enjoy the Jane Goodall movie.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was a very thoughtful tribute to Jane Goodall. Well, audience, we highly encourage you to find out more about this great lady.
Quiz time. So now who remembers which country has the highest consumption of plant-based milk in the entire world?
Raise a hand.
Yeah. Raise a hand, raise a hand. I'm gonna go USA, correct.
That's for you.
So let's hear it now from a very special guest and Parshala alumnus, Nirvana Veera.
Come on over, Nirvan. He was one of you a few years ago. So it will be very nice to hear from him.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nirvan Veera, and I'm a 15-year-old who went vegan when I was 10. My journey with veganism started around 2019, although I've always been exposed to the principles of veganism and vegan cooking through both my uncle and cousin who are vegan. In 2019, I went to a camp that was on a farm. At this camp, we learned a lot about the farming industry, and we got the chance to milk a buffalo. We were milking the buffalo by hand. However, the counselors told us that on the farm they use a very small machine to milk the buffaloes. And then they also shared how it works, and they showed us. While they did this, they also told us how harmful and unethical the milking industry is to animals. We learned that in the milk industry, they use very big machines and they overfeed their animals to maximize the amount of milk that they can get from the animals. This harms the animals, and they can even die in this process. This inspired me to learn more about veganism. So in 2020, when the lockdown happened and I got access to more social media, namely TikTok, I started seeing a lot more vegan recipes and vegan cooking. And I started searching up videos to further research on the industry. And it's also very important, if you're watching on social media, to fact check your information. Through this, I started to cut out dairy products from my diet in 2021 and experimented more with vegan recipes, using vegan cheese instead of regular cheese and almond milk instead of regular milk and tofu instead of paneer. I cooked a lot, and then eventually by the end of 2021, I became completely vegan, cutting out all dairy and honey from my life. These past 5 years have been very exciting, learning new things about veganism, new ingredients, and experimenting with new recipes. And my passion for cooking and baking is what got me through these past 5 years, and I hope they can do the same for you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your inspiring story with us, Nirvan. So much for all of us to learn. That was very great, and indeed a great step for your age.
We now have a video by Nishka and Nirvi. Let's watch closely. They've put a deep message in this, and it summarizes everything we've been learning today.
Hey, do you remember that one Saturday morning at the farmer's market? Yeah, we were just kids when we saw those screens there. Animals in cages, cows with sad eyes. We didn't get it then.
Can we up the volume a little bit, Ashish?
True. That image stayed with us. Growing up, Jane, we learned about ahimsa, nonviolence. It's more than just a word. It's a way of living that honors every life, no matter how small. That's why Jains don't eat meat, fish, or eggs, and even avoid root vegetables like onions or potatoes, because uprooting them harms the whole plant and the lives around it. Long ago, milk was shared with kindness, but today, cows and calves are often separated in dairies. That's why many Jains choose plant-based milk. It's compassion in a cup. And eggs, inside each one, could be the start of a tiny chick's life. Did you know? It's not just food. Kindness shows in what we wear and use. Instead of leather boots or crocodile skin bags, we choose cactus or pineapple leather. And our skincare? Vegan, natural, never tested on animals. Because compassion looks good on everyone. Ahimsa isn't just ancient, it's alive in every kind choice we make. That's the truest way to live.
If you girls are here, Nishka and Nirvi, please come here. No microphones.
Okay, so we have Nishka and Nirvi over here. We have a few questions for you. So what inspired you to make this video, or what inspired you to think the way you did?
The people holding screens and wearing masks in this video are part of an organization called the Cube of Truth. When we saw them at the market when we were little, it really validated our practices and beliefs in ahimsa.
I would like to know, how did you make the video? It was very impressive.
We used AI tools like Canva and ChatGPT and stitched up our own animated images to form this video. It took a lot of trial and error and dedication, but in the end we were able to make this video. And I hope we were able to convey the important message.
It was beautifully done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nishka and Nirvi. Okay, well, friends, we hope that the small talks, the videos, and the skits that you saw today touched that little part of your heart. And I hope this program that we put together can bring about mindful awareness amongst all of us. That little step that we take is going to help not only ourselves, our environment, help us adhere to our Jain values, and also help our planet.
Today we are reminded about our scriptures, and they tell us that we all need to have samyakya, but it begins with all sacred. All life is sacred. Let's embody that in the choices we make. Thank you for being with us today.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Right. All the volunteers, if you could come on stage, please, including the photographers. And videographer will get somebody else to take a photo. All the volunteers in the room, Ashish, our Pathshala coordinators, Hemangi.
Backstage
well, the names are here.
volunteers, on-stage volunteers, tech volunteers, everyone.
Jayashriji, Praveen Uncle is probably not here. Ashish, Hemangi, Kruti, Jayashriji Shet, Rekha, Vinita ji, Praveena, Vishwa, Piyush, Setu, Avinash, we missed you earlier. If you're here, come over. Chandni, Saran, Vikram, Rishik, if you can give the camera to somebody else, Vikram bhai. And our EC representatives as well. If you're here, Vipul bhai, Bhavan bhai, Akshay bhai, and of course Mirav bhai. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get a photo, I guess. This is what we have. So. We've got gifts for all the participating kids. If you're here, please come by on stage right now. I know, whoever is here, we've got gifts. So, thank you everyone for coming.